I would like to bring Dr. Bassam Shakhashiri to the stage. As a professor of chemistry and the William T. Evjue Distinguished Chair for the Wisconsin Idea, Dr. Shakhashiri has given over 1,400 invited lectures and presentations around the world, and is the recipient of 7 honorary doctoral degrees and over 35 awards. He has also served as the National Science Foundation Assistant Director for Science and Engineering Education, and as President of the American Chemical Society, the world's largest scientific organization. Please give a warm round of applause for Dr. Shakhashiri.
I want to start by thanking all the speakers and all of you for your enlightenment and for your commitment. I want to especially thank Natalie Asmus for her efforts in pulling off all of today's events. Please give her a big, big hand for what she's done. It's amazing. A graduating senior from Middleton High School doing all this. Congratulations, Natalie. And you know what? This is only the beginning of what you're going to be doing. I want to call your attention to 3 stations, Nature Conservancy right here, and then Geology Museum, and then the Sciences Fun truck, where you can do hands-on, minds-on activities right after I finish, which will be very soon. Today, we gather in Madison to support, to defend, and to celebrate science. We march and assemble peacefully, and we affirm our commitment both to advocate for the advancement of science through free and open exploration and to assure serving society through innovation and public engagement. We march as scientists and as citizens to express our unwavering beliefs in the democratic institutions and the noble principles upon which our country must continue to function. Freedom, equality, civility, welcoming borders, respect, dignity, pursuit of happiness, and treating each other and everyone else well. This celebration of science is an event to inspire and motivate. It is part of a process in which each one of us commits to carry forward doing our research with integrity and engaging in respectful and dignified conversations about science and its role in society. Science and society have a social contract that enables great intellectual achievements, but comes with mutual expectations of benefiting the human condition and protecting our planet. Today, the big question for science, for society, for you and for me, the big question is how to help sustain Earth and its people in the face of population growth, finite resources, malnutrition, spreading disease, deadly violence, war, climate change, and the denial of basic human rights, especially the right to benefit from scientific and technological progress. When I mention limited resources, I'm not talking about the rare earth metals that are in our electronic devices. I'm talking about water. Today, around the globe, there are 1.3 billion people who cannot do what I'm about to do. Take a drink of clean water. Access to water is a basic human right. We always think about human rights in the political sense, but I suggest, as I have already mentioned, that human rights include benefiting from advances in science and in technology. Climate change. Climate change is happening. Since the Industrial Revolution, much more carbon dioxide has been put into the atmosphere by us. Greenhouse gases are of great concern to all of us. Greenhouse gases are good for us. If it weren't for greenhouse gases, the temperature on the surface of the planet would be as cold as it is on Mars. But too much of anything is not good. And it's the carbon dioxide, the result of human activity, that is causing this increase. Global warming is unequivocal, and that's why we must commit to successfully mitigate the changes that are happening. We must put our technical skills and our discoveries and technological advances to serve society everywhere, in Madison, across the country, and around the globe. We must celebrate the Wisconsin idea, not only by celebrating the advances that have occurred in the last 100 plus years. We must live the Wisconsin idea in the 21st century, meeting the needs of the 21st century. In science, we do what we do because it interests us. It satisfies our curiosity, as Dr. Heisler has said. We enjoy it. However, we have a responsibility to humanity as a whole. It is not enough for us to be just scientists. We have a responsibility as citizens as well. As scientist citizens, we have an obligation to use our skills for the benefit of all. This requires us to have and adhere to high values and virtues as scientists, as citizens, to advance and to serve society. We must strive to achieve science literacy among the public at large. Science literacy enables us and enables the public to make informed choices, to reject unproven conjecture, and to avoid being bamboozled into making foolish decisions where matters of science and technology are concerned, where all matters of life are concerned. As we enter into conversations among ourselves and with the general public, let us recognize that the nature of the discourse is very different than what we say and do when we converse with science colleagues. We must develop and learn the importance of speaking with people and not speaking at them. We must listen. Yes, we must listen carefully. We must be purposeful. And exactly what is our purpose? I say the first purpose of any conversation is to have another conversation. What is our big purpose? I say our big purpose is to influence public sentiment. President Lincoln said it best. He said, and I quote, "Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed." And so I ask each one of you to join in engaging in purposeful conversations, not only with each other, but with others who are not here, to sustain the momentum of today's events. I ask that you be responsible. I ask that you be thoughtful. I ask that you be effective. I ask that you make stops at the 3 stations that are here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Shakhashiri. I could not have said that better myself. Let's have another big round of applause for all of our excellent speakers. Thank you all so much. We truly appreciate them volunteering their time and their efforts to March for Science and are so grateful that they were all able to attend the event. I want to thank everyone once again for coming out today and for marching. The event has been a huge success and we're not even over yet, just as Dr. Shakhashiri said. So I would now like to invite everyone to make their way along East Campus Mall to interact with some of our outstanding exhibitors. The Science is Fun truck is here. There's lots of interactive hands-on, minds-on activities. The UW Geology Museum is here with some awesome fossils. And we're also lucky enough to have our friends from the Wisconsin Nature Conservancy at the event. We'd be happy to talk about their organization's community outreach efforts and provide more information about how you can continue to support science activism and advocacy. We want to encourage a sustained effort to champion science within the Madison area and hope that you will all leave today wanting to carry this momentum forward. Science is not going away anytime soon, and neither are we. Thank you all once again for coming out today, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.